up, man? Welcome back to another video, man. This is Young Chris 2K, man. Before we start this video, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification button so you know every time I drop a video, bro, you be the first one to see it. Now, today, man, we got war in London, man. The Active Gang versus 51st Street? Yeah, bro, so I don't know nothing about this. I've been really want to do a London, like, gang thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, see what's going on out there, bro. No, because I be hearing y'all be butcher knifing motherfuckers out there. Excuse my language, but y'all be butcher knifing people out there. Like, y'all just be like Friday 13th type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or Michael Myers type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really got to see what y'all really be doing. Like, do y'all really be out there knifing people like that? Like, God, I just got to see. You know what I'm saying? So let's just start this video.
Exposed the world to all kinds of crimes going on in the streets of London. One of the deadliest beefs is an ongoing war between two gangs in the borough of Camden, Active Gang and 51st. Let's take a closer look at what's going on. Camden is an area in North London outside of the Regent's Park. It's considered one of London's most modern neighborhoods, and many famous celebrities live there. But over the past few years, it's become a battleground in a war between two gangs. Unlike the US, London don't have as many large national gangs like the Crips and Bloods. Instead, they have small local gangs that are based in certain neighborhoods and often identify themselves by the local postcode. These gangs are also often tied to the local drill scene, and many include popular rappers as members. The main beef in Camden is between two neighborhood gangs, Active Gang and 51st. Active Gang is a group made up of primarily Somali immigrants based in the Edgar Grove estate in Camden. Several popular drill rappers are part of Active Gang, including artists like Suspect, Too Smoky, and T-Scam. They're also allied with other local gangs like FSG, CT1, and NRB.
See, bro, I would love to react to y'all, but like I feel like it's when I did listen to a UK drill beat, like an actual UK drill, dude, I didn't understand what the hell he was saying. Oh God, like bro, I thought Chief Keef was the hardest dude to understand. Dude, y'all got like y'all go beyond that. Like some of y'all drills, like, oh, I ain't gonna even try to react to that because I'm gonna get mad because, like, I'm gonna get real mad because I can't really understand what he's saying, bro. Y'all be like, and then some of y'all in the comment section, like, like, it'd be like they don't even be doing drill. I can't even understand half of them. And not half of them, but it'd be like some lines, I'd be like, I don't know what he just said, but that shit sound tough. You know what I'm saying? But then y'all be like, bro, just go look up the lyrics. You know, I would do that. But what's the fun in that, G? You know what I'm saying? What's the fun in that, bro? There's no fun in it, bro. It's not, bro. It's really not, man.
Together, they call themselves 71st. 51st is an alliance of several different groups that are all known to be for Active Gang. They include the Peckwater Gang from the Peckwater Estate, the QC Gang from Queens Crescent, and Cumbo, a gang from the Regent Park Estate and Cumberland Market. Together, they're known as 51st because the local postcodes in the area end in 5 and 1. They're larger than Active Gang, but both sides have proven to be just as savage. It's not clear exactly where the beef started. Some of them grew up together and were cool before the drama, but at some point, they started having problems and it eventually escalated to violence. According to rumors, it all started over someone getting their watch stolen, but this can't be confirmed. The violence between the two groups started to pop off in the late 2010s. In May 2017, 3 members of 51st were shot by members of Active Gang. Camden police officers were called to the scene of a shooting near Camden Road, but found no victims in the area. About 15 minutes later, they got a call from the staff at the University College London Hospital saying 2 men had shown up with gunshot wounds and were being aggressive. Following the shooting, they managed to run to a nearby hospital to get treatment, but when they arrived, the staff got suspicious and called the cops. Police came to the hospital to investigate, but when the 2 victims realized what was going on, they refused treatment and tried to flee. They was eventually arrested after a brief chase on foot. Another teen was also later arrested in connection with the shooting and also refused treatment. All 3 were later charged with suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm with intent for their involvement in the shooting. Not long after, 51st got payback and shot a member of Active Gang in the head with a shotgun around 7 p.m. on August 20th.
Damn, shotgun? A shotgun? Yo, he definitely dead. He hella dead, G. Ain't no way he alive. Hey, payback. A shotgun to the head? A Draco is understandable. A shotgun? Oh yeah, it's war, fam. It's war. Oh no, it's up, bro. Somebody else gotta get hit with that shotgun on my mama. Bro, I'll go through that killing everybody, bro. A shotgun? Oh, you gonna do my homie that bad? Oh my God, that's most definitely a close casket, fam. Ain't no way somebody looking at that face. Half his face gone. You can't. Ain't no doctor can put that together. I'm sorry. Not enough plastic surgery can put that back together. I'm sorry. Not the best one in the world can put his face back together. They're gonna be like, they're gonna look at that like, oh yeah, he gone. Ain't no way he alive. They blew half his face away, if not all of it.
22nd, 2017, police responded to a call about a shooting in the Agar Grove area. But again, when they arrived, they ain't find a victim at the scene. A witness said she heard 2 loud bangs, screaming, and tires screeching. She looked outside and saw a man who had just been shot in the head. At the time, he was alive, but bleeding everywhere. He then got in a car with 2 other men and they took off. According to authorities, the man later took himself to the hospital and was supposedly in stable condition. No arrests were made, but police believe it was linked to the triple shooting that happened back in
Folk got shot with a shotgun and he was still alive. Ain't no way, bro. You can't make this up.
May. The violence only continued after a fight at an Airbnb party that left one member of 51st dead after being stabbed 14 times.
Damn.
On February 17, 2018, a 16-year-old girl was having a birthday party at an Airbnb in Kensington. She promoted the party on Snapchat and invited around 50 people that she knew, but word got around town and members of rival gangs showed up. A group of dudes from 51st, including a 19-year-old known as Dottie, decided to crash the party. When they got there, they tried to force their way in and cause damage to the apartment. Some guests ended up hopping over a back wall to escape. They came to the party armed, and Dottie had a knife, but one of his friends had a gun. But somehow, they got Dottie by himself and chased him out of the party. He was chased down the road, but was stopped by a huge group. Once they caught up with him, they stabbed him a total of 14 times. 4 17-year-olds and 2 minors were later arrested in connection with the murder. After Dottie's death, members from 51st got in a stolen BMW and drove around different hoods in London looking for whoever was responsible, but they couldn't find their target. So, when they returned to Camden, they went on a killing spree and took out 2 active gang affiliates. The first was a 17-year-old who went by the name AK, who was stabbed to death after being spotted by members of 51st outside an apartment building on Aldenham Street. About 90 minutes later, blocks away from where the first stabbing took place, a 20-year-old named Sadiq was also fatally attacked with a samurai sword on Bartholomew Road.
Oh
the victim tried to escape in a nearby cab, but the driver refused to take him to safety, so he ended up getting stabbed by the gang multiple times. Police said the 2 stabbings were connected and were committed by the same group of men in the blue van. An 18-year-old was later charged with both murders. According to his mother, Sadiq tried to call her after he was attacked and left a message on her phone saying, "I'm wounded." She also said he was a good kid who was studying business at Middlesex University and worked part-time at Tesco. Sadiq wasn't the only.
Man, shit. No, bro. Why do parents do? Hey, parents, whoever, they don't gotta be your parent, family members. Oh, you been a good kid. Oh, you talking about Jody? Jody when I said F my homeboy that died? Talking about that Jody? Oh, he was a good kid then. Oh, okay. All right. So you didn't see that on Facebook? You didn't see what he was posting? You didn't see what he was posting on Twitter? F my homeboy. I'm glad he did. Oh, okay. He a good kid. Yeah, they bypassed all that. Hey, bro. If I have a son and he out here dissing the dead, I ain't finna be out here saying, "Oh, he was a good kid. He was a blessing." No, he knew what the hell was going on. He knew this was. I told him that if he goes out here dissing people, homeboys that's already dead, gone, deceased, you're gonna be next, son. And don't look at me to try to to protect you because, bro, you knew what you was doing, bro, when you got into this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right when you hit the streets, bro. It's like parents. It's like family members, like they act like they don't see that. Like, bro, your kid was never a good kid. I don't care if he was studying anywhere, bro. Dude know what he was going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, don't be in the gang, bro. Don't do this gang stuff if you're not really with it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my biggest pet peeve, bro, with family members, bro. If I ever go to especially if it's somebody I know, and I know he in the gang, and he been shooting people. He posts on his Snap. Yeah, it's demon. I'm on demon time and all that. I'm gonna definitely go to the funeral and be like this. I'm gonna wait until the mama or somebody say, "Oh, he was a great kid." I'm like, no, he wasn't. No, the hell he wasn't. I don't know what you seen, but I know what I seen, and he deserved to die. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff he was doing, it was like it was gonna happen. It was just a matter of when. Like, who was gonna take his ass out? You know what I'm saying? Let's just get back to the video. It's too much. I ain't trying to take your time.
Son she had lost to the knife. Her son Muhammad, aka Mitch, was killed the previous year, and her nephew had also been stabbed to death in 2013. They was all 20 years old at the time they died. Mitch was also killed in the beef between Active Gang and 51st. On the morning of September 4th, 2017, he ran into a dude from 51st named Eric Ecom, aka Flips, on Hampstead Road. They got into a fight, and Flips ended up pulling out a large kitchen knife, stabbing Mitch multiple times. An undercover cop saw it all happen and went and arrested Flips for the murder. He was later convicted and sentenced to 17 years in prison for the crime. All these high-profile.
So he couldn't stop that? He couldn't stop that? Hold on, I think somebody here. Nah. But you telling me he couldn't stop that, bro? The undercover cop just sitting there watching through, stabbed this man to death, and he couldn't stop that. That sounds like some corrupted shit to me, if you ask me. It's like the cop was there. He see the altercation. He see what's about to happen. He knows what's about to happen. What's going to happen next? And you telling me the undercover cop couldn't stop that? He waited to dude get killed to get the suspect. Not that kind of shit kind of odd to y'all? Bro, that's kind of weird to me. Now, if that would happen over here, oh God, it's an all-out war breaking out. Because the cop seen what happened. He could have stopped it. Why the hell he not do his job? I don't care if you're undercover or not. You got that badge on. You serve and protect. I don't know how it is over in the UK, but in the USA, you put that badge on, you here to serve and protect. That means if you see anything that's about to go pop, you know, you ain't dumb. You know it's about to pop off. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop it, bro. You got that badge on. You wear that badge on honor, fam.
Profile killings attracted the attention of the police, who started cracking down on both sides. But that ain't stopped the beef completely. The next attack came in 2019 when an 18-year-old from 51st was stabbed in the head after being ran over. The victim was alone walking by himself along Hampstead Road in Camden before being ambushed around 1 a.m. First, he was knocked over by a car. Then the dudes inside the car got out and started stabbing him repeatedly before getting back in and fleeing the scene. The victim was brought to the hospital with multiple serious injuries, including a stab wound to the head. He survived, but the doctor said he sustained life-changing injuries.
Yeah. He probably ain't gonna help.
Let's do great things.
Active Gang continued looking for payback and allegedly committed another murder of a 51st affiliate later that year. On April 1st, 2018, a 22-year-old named Calvin Bungisa, aka C-Miz, was murdered by 4 hooded attackers in white masks. C-Miz was chased from Vickers Road to Grafton Road, where he was eventually killed. Surveillance footage from the area showed the suspects fleeing in a dark-colored VW and speeding through a traffic light. The footage also shows them driving to Court Gardens, where police found the car had been set on fire and abandoned. C-Miz's family is from the Congo and fled to the UK to escape the war in their native country. Active Gang dropped a song called Congo, featuring Arms and Too Smoky, which is allegedly a diss of C-Miz. The beef then reached a peak after the murder of a 16-year-old rapper affiliated with 51st named Culprit. On August 12, 2019, a group of 6 Active Gang members was cruising around Fitzrovia and Euston Road in 2 stolen cars. Around 10:30 p.m., Culprit and a group of friends left a restaurant on Bolsover Street. They must have seen the group coming because they ran away and hid in the building near Euston Road. About 30 minutes later, the 2 cars pulled up to an estate on Lumford Street and ran into the buildings looking for Culprit and the rest of the group. Culprit ended up getting cornered by 3 AG members and chased to Munster Square, where they caught up to him and stabbed him to death.
Damn, bro, y'all stab niggas to death out there, bro. That is worse than getting shot. Like, I'd rather get shot than stabbed. Like, stabbed? Man, stabbed? That don't sit right, bro. That seems like that will hurt even worse. But gunshot wound, I mean, I hear stories, people say you don't really feel it because your adrenaline kicked in, but you feel it afterwards, after a while, after the shooting's over with, you know what I'm saying? You look down, you're like, oh my God, I'm bleeding, you know what I'm saying? Then you start to feel it, you know what I'm saying? That's what they be saying. But, I don't give a how much your adrenaline is running. You're getting stabbed, gang. I mean, you feeling that. Or you're definitely feeling that. God. Hey, y'all, bro, London with it, G. UK with it, fam. Hey, on my mama, bro. Y'all active as heck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out there really doing this for real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no... Y'all ain't no punks, bro. Y'all out there really getting active, fam. That's crazy.
Apparently, 2 people held him down, while the 3rd member stabbed him in the chest with a huge zombie knife. Both cars were later found set on fire in different locations. Police quickly launched an investigation and used CCTV footage and cell data to track the killers. They eventually arrested a 19-year-old AG member named Arif Biomi in connection with the murder. He was later convicted and sentenced to life in prison, even though he was only the driver. Another AG member named Yusuf was also arrested for assisting an officer and sentenced to 3 years in prison after admitting to helping Arif set the two cars on fire. Culprit was an aspiring rapper and football player who had a bright future ahead of him, but he ended up getting caught in the gang life. Before his death, he was also thought to be involved in the murder of a 17-year-old named Nadim Bilgin, who was stabbed to death earlier that year. Culprit's death was a huge loss to 51st, so they was thirsty for revenge. The incident set off a wave of violence that took the lives of multiple people over 5 days, including innocent bystanders. On September 8, 2019, a 24-year-old man named Wilson Valera was killed in a drive-by near Queens Crescent. Valera was from an entirely different neighborhood and had no affiliation to any gangs in the area, but members from Active Gang thought he was from 51st, so he was killed in the case of mistaken identity. Just 4 days later, a 25-year-old AG member named Asad Yarrow, aka Nuts, was killed outside the Camden Tube station. He and his friend were spotted by members of 51st and attacked with machetes. Nuts died after getting stabbed in the neck. 2 men were later.
God! In the neck? In the neck! Oh my God! Oh man, y'all butcher knives. Y'all using kitchen knives. Y'all using machetes. Y'all using zombie knives. I don't even know what a zombie knife look like. I mean, bro, how much it costs to get a knife in UK, bro? Like, that gotta be expensive as heck. Like, a knife? Yeah, I know my choice weapon. If I go down to the UK, I'm like, hey, I need a knife, gang. I need some type of knife. Like, I don't even know if it's a pocket knife. I need something a little bit bigger. I need something like a that got handles. You know, if I can put my hands in it a little bit. You know, one of those type of knives. Because I feel like I'll be more safer out there in the UK. Even though I know it's not safer out there. But you know, these dudes out there dying, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'll take my chances with the knife. You know what I'm saying? Than with the gun, cause bro, hey, out here we got gun problems. I got guns. Everybody can get a gun. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to get a gun. It's bro. It is like going to the candy shop and getting candy, fam. Cheap. Everybody got guns. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got guns, fam. I carry my gun everywhere. That hole don't leave my side. Just in case somebody try to try me, you know what I'm saying, man? Gotta put them to rest, you know what I'm saying? And that's anybody, bro, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause like that innocent people getting killed, bro. Yeah, bro, that people get mistaken every day. And I be damn if I get mistaken for somebody that I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Later arrested in connection with the murder, but released on bail. According to his family, before his death, Nuts had dreams of leaving the UK for Canada or to start a business in Somalia. But before that could happen, he became a victim to gang violence. The beef between 51st and Active Gang continues to this day with no end in sight. Many fans are just getting exposed to the war because of the rise of UK drill. The popularity of the music has also brought attention from the police, which has slowed down the beef a little. But who knows when another act of violence will lead to a retaliation and set the war off again.
As experts in online education, Purdue University Global gives
yeah, G. Real quick, yo. That's tough, man. Y'all really like out there. The gang was it Active Gang and 51st Street? That's too many bodies. It's too many bodies shed, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's too many bodies on both sides, bro, for this to stop. Like you need some type of peace treaty. Somebody gonna have to come together, but it's not gonna be in this lifetime. Not in this generation. I'm sorry. Too many bodies been shed on both sides, and when the body drop, it's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring that body back. You can't bring that person back. So it's, you know what I mean? It's to the casket drop. That's on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Both sides don't see it stopping at all. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, man, if y'all like everything I said from the beginning to the end, y'all go ahead and like this video, share this video. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification button so you know every time I drop a video, bro, you be the first one to see it. All right, y'all. This is Young Chris UK, man. I'm out. Deuces.